Legends, welcome back to another episode of where I test every single vehicle that I can find in Forza Horizon 4. The vehicle I'm testing today is a 2020 Chevrolet C8 Corvette Stingray. Very interesting. It looks very similar to the ZR1 that I tested, but not exactly the same, and I'll explain why in a minute. So, it's a Class S1 830, so it's underpowered. What? So it's going to be worse? Is this what it's going to be? I don't know, because if you look, it's rear-wheel drive, but it's mid-engined, whereas with every other Corvette, it's front-engined and rear-wheel drive. Very interesting. So let's see if it will truly be slower or faster. Wow, like really insane paint job that came with the car. I believe I unlocked it via an event. So yeah, it's got a custom paint job. Quite like it. And a part of me doesn't like it as well. So comment below your thoughts below on the paint job and what the significance is of it. Not sure what it's for. Nice raspy engine, I like it. Already much less wheel spinning, which is lovely. It feels heavier on the steering than the ZR1, but much more tamed. It does have that mid-engined feel to it. I guess it's because it is mid-engine. It does have a little bit of a saturation point, but you can actually control it. Wow. Okay. Brakes work, tires are actually surprisingly good. Does well on the dirt as well. Yeah, I'm overtaking people, so that's good. Oh boy, but there is that saturation point, so you have to be quite careful for that. But once you've got it under control, it's pretty good. It's just a little heavy on the steering. So, a little underwhelming, you know, in a way, but also surprising. It doesn't have a lot of power. It's still difficult to control. Let's see the interior view. So it's much more like a race car, I would say. Or like GT4 or something like that. It's very nice to control actually from the interior. It's quite responsive, not too responsive, just feels much more balanced, like you can point it in the direction that you want it to go and it goes there. It's just underpowered. You can see those Audis, they keep the lead. This is a Corvette. Those are probably modified. Unbeatable drivers, you never know what they do. So suspension is a little stiff for the dirt. Wow, okay, that was lucky. Brake a little earlier there. Add some power now. Nice. So there are some perks to having a less powerful engine. It means you actually have a little bit more control. Kinda. That wasn't really controlled. Yeah, it's okay. It's like a more mellowed ZR1, you know. Okay, so 247.8, certainly not as quick as the ZR1. Yeah, I guess we know why, because it doesn't have nearly enough power, but you can always upgrade it, you see. You can make it quite a good S1 vehicle, and I think it would really shine if you make it an S2 supercar, you know. Alrighty, so let's see how it does on the cross-country circuit. I don't know what to expect there. Let's see what happens, you know. Comment your thoughts below on what you think about this vehicle. And where does this paint job come from? Like who made it, and like who's like whose idea? What's the idea behind it? Like, it's a very interesting vibe. Much better off the line than the ZR1, I'd say. It's just more controllable, modest. Ooh, yo, there is that weirdness, but it's still controllable. It's not like you're gonna lose crazy control over it, unless obviously you take it too far. So yeah, suspension is still very difficult on the grass, like the ZR1. That's not good. So I guess you could use it, you know, for your off-road drift events. It's just a little too underpowered for rally, I would say, or cross-country events. You need better tires, for sure, and the suspension needs to have some work done on it. It's just way too hard. The rebound is just too stiff. The engine just doesn't want to climb up the hill in 5th gear. Let's see if we can get past these guys. Whoa, look at the rebound on the suspension there. Did you see that? Whoa. What on earth? Ah, and then it loses grip and then you're just like, yeah. Butter vibes. Like butter in a pan vibes, you know. See if we can get past these oaks. Nice. Okay, so exterior view. I kind of like the interior view's controllability. It's much more precise. This one feels a bit more like unwieldy. It's not bad. It's much better than the ZR1, I'd say, but struggling still, eh? Yo, you see, it has that same problem. I do honestly think it's still made for tarmac, though. Ugh, what on earth? So I'm just concentrating. It's much better, like much more stable in a straight line than the ZR1. Ooh. Kinda. It's still just very difficult to control. Let's see. Oh yeah. Not bad. So you have to think like way earlier. But yeah, it's not made for cross country, guys. You can see that. There you go. Tarmac. Kind of also reminds me a little bit of the... when you look at the side profile of the vehicle, it looks a lot like a McLaren MP4-12C. Weird. Anyway, so 316. It's okay. I'm disappointed, you know, to be quite honest. Oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, I guess with the steering wheel, that's where it will be better. But with the keyboard, it's really difficult. Okay, let's see how it does on the drag strip. See, it does have that similar look to the McLaren. And a little bit like Gordon Murray's T50, the new car he made. Alright, let's see how it does. Much better off the line than the ZR1. It's just a little underpowered. See, with the ZR1 we would have been at 300 here already, 300 kilometers per hour. And we're drafting here. Yeah, so it is a little disappointing. If it wasn't for the bots to slow down, hey, look at that, 8 gears to slow down at that corner, we would have lost this thing, like, for sure. So I guess it does have potential. It's a much better platform than the ZR1. You know, if you're gonna upgrade it and gonna take it to S2, I think this one would probably be the better one. I know it's slower than the ZR1, but trust me, I think it's, if you spec this thing out, you know, for S2 top tier, it's gonna be good. So 101.5. No. Even though you won, but still, no. For class S1 you have to be under 1 minute at least. Okay, so will it drift? You know, actually I don't know. Let's see. It's a little burnout. That's good. Okay, that's quite nice. Now it doesn't have enough power, so let's see. Third gear. Needs a little help from the handbrake, and it doesn't want to turn back. So it oversteers completely, uncontrollably. That's not great. I guess steering wheel and pedal set, you'd be able to control the saturation point a bit better. Definitely wants to be a grip, more you know, a racing vehicle, grippy vehicle, rather than a drift vehicle. You see. Third gear, a little bit of handbrake, there we go. So you can still drift with it, but it's difficult to control. It's not as responsive as the ZR1. Alrighty, and here you have it, guys. This has been the 2020 C8 Corvette Stingray. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to support the channel. That'd be awesome. And comment your thoughts below on this vehicle and its paint job. I'd like to hear your thoughts about it. And as always, all the best. Keep well. Peace.